The pace car peels into the infield as we get ready to go green for the pro late models here at Irwindale Speedway. Round number 3 of the championship season. We are racing. Out to the early lead, the number 55 of Lenny White battled for the second spot. The 50 of Huddleston to the inside of the 48 of Cody Kimley. They drag race out of turn number 4, and Huddleston will take the second spot. We look back into turn number 1, though. We got them 3 wide. The battle continues for the second spot. Plenty of action to watch here. These opening laps, kind of nail biters, because everybody's trying to get their car sorted around every bit of racetrack at Irwindale. You see the 77 of Joanitis in the 5th spot. Behind him, in his rearview mirror, he's a spectator to a battle with Malone and Youngren. And Youngren already to the low side, a little bit of contact between the red 45 and the 36 of Malone. You're going to see the fast drivers have to work their way through the field. As we look at turn number 2, Youngren sliding on the inside of the 77 of Nick Joanitis. 19 laps to go, and Youngren and Joanitis still duking it out for 5th, and Malone trying to figure out a way around these two. Oh, Youngren gets a bumper from Joanitis on the front straightaway. These two are scrapping, as they say, for spot number 5 on the racetrack. 16 laps in, 14 make it 13 to go at the line for Lenny White. And door slam out of turn number 4. Parker Malone in the 36, moving up on Joanitis. Trevor Huddleston trying to figure out a way around the 48 of Cody Kimley. Cody in that 48 car has a rocket ship here tonight, it looks like, trying to hold off. Oh, the 52 down the back straightaway. We got a spin. Braden Allen does a 360 and continues on it. And he comes into the lane of traffic, which, to his point, every lane of racetrack is a lane of traffic here at Irwindale Speedway. Back to second spot. Kimley in the 48, still working on holding Huddleston back. Flying out front, the 55. And within 2 seconds of that is this battle for second spot. Kimley up high, Huddleston down low. Pro late models Lenny White is going to continue his win streak at Irwindale Speedway through turns number 3 and 4. Lenny White, the 55, picks up win number 1 of the night in the pro late models here at Irwindale.
Tommy Jeffrey, Lenny White is picking him up and putting him down here at Irwindale Speedway. Man, Lenny, you're unstoppable right now. Congratulations, dude. Another big win. You going to get out or you want to stay there? He's staying right here, ladies and gentlemen. Going to go get ready for the next race. Lenny, congratulations.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks for what you do for us here. I got to thank Apache for allowing me to do this, for helping me get here. Tri-City Towing for allowing me to drive this awesome hot rod, and the fans for coming out and giving us someone to put a show on for.
So next race, I think there's going to be an invert of 8. You got him?
I mean, there's some fast cars. I like the fact that everybody's stepping up, everybody's going faster. It allows us to put on a better show for you guys. We'll see who's got what, because the fast cars got to come through the pack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lenny White, the big winner. Come out and make some noise. It doesn't get any better than that.
And we are Junior Spec Late Model Racing. Cardi out to the lead, and the number 6. Battle for second. The 1 makes it by. Battling for the second spot to the inside. Taking a look to the inside of the number 1 of Ryan Shank. Shank is a second-generation racer here at Irwindale Speedway. Battle brewing for the 4th position. Mikey Killen in the blue number 2, looking to the inside of Jada Mack. You saw the 2 get a little sideways on exit of turn number 4. And that's got to be a little bit nerve-wracking, being the concrete wall is on the outside of the competitor. About 3 car lengths, we'll call it, between your leader and the second spot, Logan Chambers. Chambers is closing in. These two had a bit of a duel in the opening round of this series, the junior Spec late models. And checkered flag for the 6th of Charlie Carty, taking win number 2 of his career, win number 2 in the history books at Irwindale Speedway.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy, guys. He's a real race car driver. Come on, make some noise. Charlie Carty, dude, picking up another win. How old are you?
12 years old.
12!
I'd like to thank Bob Rincati, my spotter, the crew with Sunrise Racing, Sunrise Ford. I got a little list.
Oh, he brought notes, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. He did good in school.
The crew at Irwindale Speedway, you, Tim, and all the fans for coming out tonight.
Look at that. Wow. Charlie, you are absolutely a winner on and off the track, dude. Congratulations. Make some noise for this kid.
Getting ready to go for the street stocks at Irwindale Speedway on the 3rd mile. We are racing. Oh, it's getting dicey into turn number 1.
Bumpers from the 28 of Green. Green to the lead over Vermillion. Vermillion now with the bumper. A little bit of smoke coming off the 1 of Verduzco. Vermillion dives it in hard, gets into the 28, short track racing. And here's that runoff. You have to pay a lot of attention now if you're one of these cars sitting on the outside in a battle. Vermillion tries to go wide. He's going to take over the position. It's going to be Verduzco moving in 3rd. That smoke's getting a lot worse for the 1 right now of Verduzco, and at some point the officials may present a black flag to the 1.
Yeah, that one's important. There it is.
Caution.
At least not the black flag yet, but they're going to look at this car to see if it's black flag worthy. Back to green we go.
And back to the smoke screen we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I heard something pop.
Battle is for 3rd now, regardless if there's oil on the track or not. It gets tight, man. I guess you and I are just not used to seeing an outside wall on the 3rd mile at Irwindale Speedway, at least on the straightaways. Jerry DePork in the background looks to be getting ready to rejoin the field.
To the battle for 3rd in street stocks and the battle for the lead in the pro trucks.
Kilparis in the green, number 8.
Ooh, Harold just got the bumper. You know, you don't want to poke that bear.
No. Harold's working the outside, and we've seen him make those outside moves, but unfortunately the 94 losing the handle.
Oh!
Flat left rear tire.
Revenge.
So into turn number 1. Contact. And it looks like the 94 might have lost the grip, and the 43 wasn't expecting that. But the 43 loses a tire and definitely was not expecting that either. Back to green we go. 14 laps to go.
Off the pace and off the track goes the 10 of Clayton Byers. Byers was 2nd and battling for the lead with Mike Kilparis and is done early. So up here we do have a battle with a car and a truck. It doesn't mean anything more than track position, but it's still fun to watch.
And the 8 throws it into the corner. Kilparis, like you talked about, not for position, but definitely track position. 26 laps up on the scoreboard, 4 laps to go.
Big hit over in turn number 2. And there goes the extra wall.
We go green. This could be beneficial for green. But Vermillion, too strong through the corners. Continues his lead down the back straightaway. Battle for, more contact into turn number 3. Right as they started calling out the battle, contact was made. And the 22 of Virginia hard into the wall.
Oh, it's so easy to do. Who's going to win the street stocks and who's going to win the pro trucks?
If you don't mind me saying, I think we've got a truck winner figured out.
The 43 is back on track and back off track, and I think you're right.
But we have a battle for the lead in the street stocks. 2 laps to go.
Green getting a nose down there, but Vermillion shuts the door.
Yep.
We know that the 8, the last truck on track, Michael Paris is going to take the Pro Truck win, and out of turn number 4, Jim Vermillion.
Make some noise, Michael Paris. Wow, that was a crazy race there, Tommy. Man, we had them sideways, slantways, and all over the ways. Yeah. That was rough. Wow, that was rough. Congratulations, Mike. Another big win for the Kip Paris clan.
Thank you, Tim. I just need to thank everybody for coming out. I need to thank LMS, Everlast, just everybody here, man. This is such a blast. They were playing rough out there tonight, but that was fun.
Well, let me tell you, it was definitely some boxing going on, craziness, but great job.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
All right, Mike Kubaxis, your 2023 champion, Jim Vermillion, man. Congratulations. Big win tonight in the 26 Hot Rod.
Thank you very much. I want to thank all my sponsors, Brandon Diner and Windsor, and we took on a new sponsor, 4D Specialty Management, to help us get here tonight. And thanks for the Speedway and all you fans coming out here tonight. I appreciate it.
Make some noise for my buddy Jim Vermillion picking up the big win.
The Legends Tour Series comes out of turn number whatever this is. I haven't even counted how many turns we have. Out of turn 12, and we go green.
Well, it looks like a normal Legend car right now.
So far. And then it doesn't.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Look out for that plastic barricade.
You don't want to hit it. If you touch it, it's probably going to suck your car right in.
I feel like we can name it like a road course. That's Hallway down the center of the track. And here comes the Long Beach hairpin.
This is the hairpin.
Oh, we're tagging bumpers.
Bazin had an issue there, was able to continue the 72. On the other hand, of Vanderlip, did he get stuck?
Well, Nathan Quella out to the lead.
Oh, man. This is fun. I love watching the runs these drivers utilize. Battle for third, though. It is between Chambers, who we saw earlier racing in the Junior Spec late models, and the 6. That is Tyler Hicks taking over that position.
This is if we can, into the barricade.
And
corner 2.
Yeah, that's probably going to bring out a yellow, because that just reconfigured our track. Now that's the 86 over there of Tim Spurgeon, and the caution flag flies on lap number 6 of 20. Hicks in second, Quella leads, and we get ready for the restart, lap number 5. Barton looking to take advantage, but Hicks holds it and now goes after Quella for the lead. Ooh.
Oh, hang on to it. Look out. And we have damage as well by the other Hadlick car.
That's the 77 that just went for a spin. Casey Phillips.
Tyler Hicks in the 6. Much closer this time around.
Oh, we got trouble into turn number 1, 2, 3.
Count them up.
And that car looks to have a busted left rear. So Hadlick spun out, and that is going to bring out a yellow because that car's not going to get moving, and it's in a bad spot. So caution flag flies. All drivers back it down. All right, here we go. Restart lap number 6. 14 laps to go.
Through the gears, and we're back to green.
And now we're starting to shove into turn 1. Hold on.
Hicks looking for the lead. He's going to go over-under on Nathan Quella. Could this be the first lead change of the race? Hicks has it into Long Beach and now through Daytona. But Quella's got the run. Battle for the lead.
Something to keep your eye on. Well, no, let's keep an eye on this. Hicks back to the inside. Now Quella going to try to reset up a pass. Side by side behind them. As Barton gets passed by Chambers. Last time by through this section of the track, they had contact. It was Barton's left or right rear that got hit by Logan's left front. Hicks holds the lead battle for fifth was happening. The 24 threw it in. That's Colton Page. And more side-by-side action behind with Jim Smith in the 28. Battle for the lead. Going through the final corner, across the line. Quella back to the inside of Hicks. This road course. There's Quella, hard on the brakes. Pulls it up to Hicks. Hicks goes wide. Now Quella setting up for a move here. Maybe we'll swing to the inside. Not able to get there.
What a great race.
Side by side for the lead again. 9 laps to go. Now they're going to go side by side through the hallway. Who's going to be able to hold on to it? You run out of space through this hallway section.
And Quella, he did a great job. He at least tried to hold to the inside into the hairpin section.
Oh, and damage for the 42 of Quella. Heartbreak for the 42 as Nathan Quella pulls it off the track, but this race isn't finished. Behind, Sarah, look down the hallway because we got a car round. It is Barton.
That was third place runner.
And guess who he had contact with?
The 12.
That we asked to get back on the racetrack. One of the biggest groups of racing going on, and that is all for the 9th position. Now, also, you know why this group's a significant one is with 4 laps to go, your leader.
Closing in, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It got dicey there on the final corner.
With 2 laps to go, Hicks just needs to keep it clean in these final laps.
He's shown great runs. Hicks gets sideways.
Where's Hicks going?
Is he broken? It looks like
your leader has an issue on the last lap, taking the white flag.
Oh, no.
Did something break?
I saw sparks flying, and we got a car in the barricades.
One car drives through the hallway barricades as your leaders are driving through. The white flag is still in the air.
13 of Chambers. Coming out of turn number 4 now of the oval track, crossing the line. Chambers is going to take the win here.
We have cars spinning out all over the racetrack. We have cars through the barriers. We have a broken car that probably should have won this race over at turn number 2 of the half mile.
Oh, man.
The yellow flag comes out. We're going to back them all down as they come across the line. And it's funny because the yellow's out, but we still have cars spinning out over in the half mile.
It's
pandemonium here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going crazy at Irwindale Speedway.
With the car in the grass.
Logan Chambers, baby! You win the roval at Irwindale, man. It doesn't get any better than that. Double duty tonight. This kid ran the junior Spec late model. Logan, that was a big-time race at Irwindale Speedway.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we're still running the oval setup on this thing. We're just trying to run it. It's great.
Well, dude, you beat some woolly veterans, man. Unbelievable. Congratulations. How old are you?
14.
14, come on.
I want to thank GMC Motor City, my mom, my dad, Callie Strong, Ag Now, Colombo.
That's all right, good job. Here he is, big winner, playing double duty tonight, ran the Spec late, picks up the biggest win in the legend history here. Roval, man, we haven't done any of this, so congrats.
Thank you.
All right.
I like it.
This will be a 15-lap race.
Good luck to the walls this time.
Yeah, this one might be even crazier.
I think it will be. All right, folks, you ready to go roval racing again at Irwindale Speedway?
Is Tim going to go roval racing?
Nah.
He's got passengers. He can't. He's got to be responsible.
Okay, this is going to be, the drivers have told me, this is the, trouble into turn 2. Snowgrass walks and then hits the 73 of Prado. Never before have we utilized the half mile like we are for this class, so hold on.
A lot of straightaway speed into a relatively tight corner.
Yeah, they told me that turn 2 here might be the hardest part of the track for the Enduro cars.
Your leader, Argo, has challengers behind him, Wolcott and Osmond.
So the easy battle for the lead is the one up front. That's the one where you have the 9, the 19, the 18. You know where they are running. The battle for the stock. Wow, look at Wolcott all the way sliding through the corner. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was cool.
I think he knew he missed the corner coming up. He just wasn't even there yet.
Holy smokes.
We got road course racing and we have time. As Argo continues to lead, by the way.
Yeah. But this is a good battle we see coming out of the corner between the 2 of Mikey Gillen and the 76 of Ryder Gardner.
I always find it interesting between the 2 cars. Oh, Price?
I don't.
Off the pace, it seems. Maybe missed a shift. Pretty much learned a new groove. I mean, it's hard to be the leader in some packs. Mikey Killen, though, going for a pass.
Yeah. Mikey Killen has come from the last row starting spot to get himself up to second. We've already seen Mikey get his first ever career win here at Irwindale Speedway, and he is closing in on Robert Rice.
Mikey could be fast enough to get by in the next couple corners even.
Now the 73, Francisco has shown he's a lap car and he don't care about no leaders. So you're going to have to find your way around him.
And this corner has always been tricky for Pronto because he rolled over an RV.
He did.
In that spot.
Mikey's there.
Yeah, I think in the next couple laps, he's going to give Robert a challenge.
Now, here's the fun part as this battle's going on. Don't look now, but your leaders in the sport class are going to go into this traffic, and that's going to allow Bobby Osmond to make up some time. Just behind this group, the 9 of Rodney Argo trying to hold off the 18 of Bobby Osmond. And they're going into the grass. That time by Bobby Osmond gained 0.8 of a second. White flag is in the air. So here's how this is going to work. If the 9 machine of Argo gets to the line before any of the cars ahead, the race ends for everybody. Otherwise, there's still going to be one more lap of the stock class main event. The 9 of Argo, overall leader, coming to the line. So the white flag is just going to be for the 9 and the 18. Rodney Argo is going to win the sport class. Osmond second, Wolcott third, but there's still 3 cars still in the race, and that is the 7, the 2, and the 76. Through the hallway they go.
Mikey's got a couple more corners.
Now, Rodney Argo's race is done. He really should not affect this race, but he's still racing.
I don't know if he knows that.
Well, he's someone should let him know, because right now Mikey's trying to find a way around the 7 of Robert Rice. Coming to the line. Mikey with a run, trying to find somewhere around Robert, but it's not going to happen. Robert Rice wins.
Rodney Argo picks up the win in the Enduro Sport Division. Rodney, congratulations, dude. That was amazing. Good job.
All right, hey, I want to thank Decor Plating, you know, Jason, who helps me out, coming out here every week. My dad for supporting us all, and, you know, it's good to be back in Winter Circle and Irwindale Speedway.
Well, congratulations, Rodney Argo! I need you to make some noise for the Master of Mayhem, Robert Rice! Good job, Mayhem. I know you got a lot of people to make it happen.
Hey, especially the track, pick your part for everything they give me and let me do with their toys. And that big truck that the track gave me, so we're going to tear it up.
He's going to go through a lot of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. You see it here at Irwindale. Congratulations, Robert Rice. Go get it done. Rodney Argo, congrats.
This should be a 40-lapper, as is tradition for these combo racers, the Spec racers. And the 51 is ready to go racing. Not even waiting on the field. Nope, now he waits.
There we go. Make it look good. Green flag. We're going 3 wide through turn number 2. Partridge way on the outside. Porter in the middle. Chapman down low. And almost a big hit, but it didn't happen. Tanner Huddleston almost wiped out the 98, but good job to Tanner.
Yep.
He was able to back down. It's not often you're able to see somebody come off of a car like that. He was able to do it. Well, way out ahead of them is the 44 of Nico Monjanel. His competitor is that 97 of McNeil. He's going to throw it into the group because he sees that truck pulling away, and he's like, I got to get through this wall of cars.
Great racing here in the Spec Racers.
Andrew Porter taking the lead in the Spec late models. Andy dipping down below the 51. Not really able to do anything down there yet. High groove tends to be the preferred groove, but man, when you're as sideways as the 51 of Carter just was, sometimes it evens itself out.
Now up front, you see the car versus the truck. Nico in the truck and the 44. The car, the 43 of Andrew Porter, not for position, but if these two get together, they will take themselves out of each other's leads. Now, while Porter has to deal with Nico, this allows the 98 and the 50 to close in, and they do appreciate this because sometimes the battle can slow down your leader.
Andrew's closest competition is Troy Anderson, who sits just about 1 second back in that 98. Nico's closest competition is the 97 of Jacob McNeil. McNeil right now 3.5 seconds behind the 44. But again, that's not for position. However, Anderson does want to get by this 44, and he's going to look for it. If he's able to get by Monjanel, that's going to allow him to focus solely on catching your leader and perhaps mounting a challenge. 18 laps to go in the Spec Racers. You can't start making it up until you get by this truck.
And if you're Nico, yeah, you could just hit the brakes and let the 98 by. But why? You're all on the same track together. You're a race car driver. No one lets anybody by.
Yeah, you just don't do it. But Monjanel's running the perfect defensive line right now and has every reason to. Like we've said, all it's going to take is a caution to bunch everyone back up.
Yep.
And if that caution comes out, this is the difference between Monjanel starting on the front row and row number 2. That 20 passed and gapped the 55 by like 10 car lengths.
And I thought he was going to scrape the wall out of turn number 2. That was close.
He's making up for lost time in qualifying.
He's pedaling that 20 as hard as he can go.
He probably sees Tanner Huddleston and says, I think I could get there too.
He's wheeling it. I mean, you can see through.
Oh, and we got trouble in turn number 1. We got a tire that has fallen off the 55. And that is a dangerous situation. I think the yellow's probably going to have to fly, and it will. That's weird.
Yep. Not often with these type of cars do you see a wheel fall off like this.
What I'm impressed about, and we'd have to look back at it, I don't think he hit the wall.
No. Saturday night shootout, 3 laps to go.
This restart is critical. Porter on the gas, Monjanel on the gas. They don't want to mess each other up.
Here comes the 97, Jacob.
Yep, he sees this is the closest he's been to that 44. Battle for second in the Spec late models down the back straightaway. Huddleston and the 98 of Anderson. And they're going to try to get to the inside. Watch out.
I don't know how it works.
Oh, more contact down the front straightaway. And the 19's going on the 3rd mile.
I still don't know how it worked, but it did. Still battling for the 2nd spot.
That was a lot of almost bad. And it ended up being mostly okay. Still battling. White flag is in the air. Andrew Porter grabbed the lead and has held the lead sideways for Anderson in the battle for second in the Spec late models. Monjanel with the same. They got their top spots. They never looked back. And out of turn number 4, it is Andrew Porter, and the 51 spins it on the front straightaway. And the 44 of Nico Monjanel.
Your winner, Andrew Porter! Oh, I know there's a big Porter fans all over the place. I know they're watching on TV or anywhere and everywhere. Andrew Porter, baby, come on, look at you.
Oh, man, we worked all day on this thing, and every time I got in it, it was nothing but on rails. And honestly, I thought Andy and Tanner were going to give me a little bit more fight, but this thing was on a rocket tonight. So I got to thank everyone. I thank my grandpa, Gary, Cecil, Nate, Van. I got to thank Jan's Towing. He always helps us out. I got to thank Tim Huddleston, all you awesome fans, mom and dad. I got to thank my wife and my son. They're up there. My son saw me win for the first time. Let's go!
Porter gets the win. Nico? Wow, dude. Whatever you did to that truck made it faster because that thing was on rails.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a truck that turned this good in a couple years. We had to go home after last race and fix some stuff, and it ended up actually helping the handling of the truck and the performance of the truck. So We thank the officials here and everybody at Irwindale Speedway, and Danny, my whole 44 crew for helping out. Eric Ryan, the fire crew chief here. The whole fire squad here, they do a great job. I want to thank all the fans for coming out. My son, my girlfriend up in the stands, my Uncle Ronnie. Porter had a bad, fast car, but it was a lot of fun racing him.
Well, congratulations. Make some noise. Nico Manganiello, P1.
We don't usually start 3 wide.
Indy 500 starting protocol.
I don't know. I don't think that's... Nick Joanitis is starting on the pole.
So Nick Joanitis will be starting up front with the 43 of Christian Bazin. Scott Younger in the 45, the 36 of Parker Malone, the 45 is Sean Woodside, and the 50 of Trevor Huddleston.
Cody Kimley, Lenny White fill up those rows in row 8. We get ready for the start, and green flag is in the air.
Three, 4 wide through 1 and 2. Nail biting time. Four, maybe 5 wide.
We're running out of space. Bazin on the outside, going to lead lap number 1. This is late model racing. Lenny White, he had some contact with Youngren, and he's going to lose a number of spots. Still 3 wide for the lead, still with Bazin on the outside, Huddleston on the inside, Malone in the middle.
Oh, and Huddleston with the nose on the inside of Malone.
And now Youngren just got moved further back in the pack by Lenny White.
Look at this racing. Look at this.
Oh, Sarah, there is so much to look at here. I don't envy the camera position.
No, not at all.
Oh, Lenny White got squeezed on the front straightaway. Almost had in fact, he did have contact with Kimley.
Great check up, though.
And now he's into the back bumper of Kimley. Bazin's almost in the wall in front of these drivers. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's almost calm, but it's really not. Battle for the lead brewing and a huge battle for third. Woodside under attack by Bazin, and they're both trying to get by the 77 of Joanitis as Huddleston goes to the inside of Malone for the lead.
And you never know what's going to happen in this battle for the lead. Huddleston, again, he's just what he's trying to do is he's trying to throw the car so far into the corner that he'll have clearance on the 36 and he's able to come up into the lane of the 36. Hasn't worked yet. It's close to working here, but not quite. He might have it this time, though. No, Malone's going to go down, but Huddleston...
He drove it in deeper. And
clear.
Takes the spot.
Trevor Huddleston to the lead. These are the more fun. Now, Youngren and Allen are going at it in the final laps of this race. They are battling hard for the 9th spot, and they've had a few close moments.
Here tonight at Irwindale Speedway, it was Lenny White that won the round number 1 of the night. Round 2 goes to the 50. Trevor Huddleston out of turn number 4 to the checkers.
Make some noise! The winningest driver in Irwindale history checks another box, Trevor Huddleston. Wow, man. Unbelievable. After 14 years, our setup guy took all the Race Car Factory and Jeff Schrader information and set Trevor's cars up for 14 years. He left last Friday to pursue another career in North Carolina. Trevor took over running the shop and set this car up for the first time for himself. How about that, dude?
Oh, man, I can't believe it. I am unbelievably stoked. The entire crew on this team stepped up big time for this weekend. I don't think we ever stopped working on it. We were making changes left and right because we knew how the potential it had. Jeff was making some gutsy calls. Willie, Brian, everybody who stepped in, the Andersons, the entire High Point crew, all the fans for coming out. I appreciate you guys' support. We can't do this without you. All my family and friends in the suites, thank you guys. Wow, Race Car Factory, High Point Racing, the Low Pit Stop, Mock, You Race LA, everybody makes this possible.
Congratulations, Trevor Huddleston. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise!